Afternoon, Joolse here from Joolsedesigns at Tatty Creations. So what we're doing today is we're going to create a folio out of what's left of the Christmas paper. Now, when I'm designing it, I print it off on cheap paper or on the back of other digitals that I've not used. So I've got some bits that's from that's a freebie. That's not the Christmas, that's one of the neutral digitals. That's just a lacy background, and then we've got some ephemera that was just done. So I've got that pile. Oh, that's a part cut one. And then I've got some book pages, music pages, and a coffee dyed paper. And this is what I'm going to create my digital from. Now this is black card. It's probably about 160 GSM, which I'm not sure about what it is in. It's a lightweight card, and it was an A3 sheet, so it's like two A4 sheets together, like that. So what I did was I cut that down to 21 centimetres, which is 8 1/4, and cut that along. Now what I want to do is I want to have an inch spine. I want my folio about 4.5 inches wide, and then I want 2 flaps that go in with spines. So because my main spine is 1 inch, my 2 outside flaps will be 1/2 inch. So I worked it out, it's round about 2.5 inches score, 1/2 inch score, 4.5 inches score, 1 inch score, 4.5 inches score, 1/2 inch score, and then whatever's left I'll just trim down. So this is what I'm going to do on here. And I'll work on this. So I said I wanted 7.5, then I want 1 inch, so that takes it to 8.5. Then I want another 4.5, so that's 1, 2, 3. I don't have enough, so what I'm going to have to do is take that . Right, so I've got that on them two. So I want 1, 2, 3, 4.5. And then 1/2. We'll put this away because I'll not need it. So we've got our 2.5. We've got, I'm going to crease these with the, so we've got our 2.5. Our 1/2 inch spine. Then we've got, I'm just going to put this out, we've got our 4.5, our 1, and then we'll go in this way. So we've got our 4.5, and our half, and that probably measures more than 2.5. Yeah, it measures 3, so I won't cut it off yet. So that's what we've got. So we've got a folio that goes together. So I can put a journal in there, and I can put some pockets or a thick waterfall in there, and I can put pockets in there. So first of all, I'm going to cover it, and I need to decide what I want to cover it with. And I'm not going to have it right to the edge. I want the black edge showing. I quite like that when I'm using a black card. I'll get there, I will. I quite like this Christmas tree, but I like this snowman. I like him, he's got a little cheeky face. Yeah, I think we'll have that. So I think, and there's that. So that goes to there, which is fine. And I'm just going to take off probably about 2 mil and about that. So I'll take off this first. And there we have our cover. Now, do I want to carry that on? And I think we will, because it always looks nice. So we want that off there, and I'm just going to go with the height of that one. And we'll just trim that off. So that little piece goes in there. And then again, we'll take it right the way around. Okay, so you can see once it's stuck on, you've got your black edges, Sometimes I use craft card, but I just quite fancied using this. No, there's not enough there to do the spine. We'll do the spine differently. I'm just putting that up against there just to get the okay. So we've got our cheeky wee snowman there. And you'll notice all the trimming's been speeded up. Otherwise the video will go on forever and ever and ever, and you'll just get totally bored. So we want a 1/2 inch, a 1 inch and a 2.5 inch. Now what I'm thinking of doing is maybe using I'm just going to trim. I've been ripping this down with a ruler, and it's when it comes to this, it needs to be, so we want that there, and we want that there. It was the right one. So that goes on then. This music, the book that this music page come from has been used because there's pencil marks on it, and I'm quite happy with that. And I'm going to go for just under 1 inch. If I cut too much off, I cut too much off. And we'll just trim that there. And we just want a 1/2 inch of something. And I think what we'll have is 1/2 inch of this. So it needs to be just less than 1/2 inch. Let me have a look at this. So really there's not a lot of measuring when you're making a folio. It's just kind of just gauging it with the actual folio itself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go away now and I'm going to ink these panels and I'm going to stick them on, and I'll be back when I've finished. I am back. So we've done it, and I measured the inside the same and stuck it in. So, and that makes it a little bit more solid. Now, because I'm going to put a journal in here, what I need to do is I need to put some grommets in. And I'm just using the small ones, the 3/16. So I need my, and I'm putting a hole there and a hole there and a hole there and a hole there. It's just to put the elastic through. So I'm going to put one there and then bring it up a bit. I've not measured it. I should really. So it's on that 1, 2, 4, 6. Don't think it really matters. 2, 4, 6. Bring that one up there. And I'm just, there we are. And we'll do this one first. And I've got a beige and a brown. I'm running out of colour. I'm running out of these small ones. I need to get some oops. Julie, get yourself sorted out. The little ones are the fiddly ones. And again, so we've got a beige one on the top. Nails are actually getting too long to be fiddling about with these things. Alright, so that one's still a little bit. They're fine. And I've just got thin elastic. I think this is 1 mil. And I'm just putting it through and back through again. and through the top one and through the bottom one, and we'll cut it there and then just tie it in a knot. Pull it, but not too tight, otherwise you'll end up pulling your card in. And there you've got, like, so you can do a Maduri style. You could do the same in that one if you wanted. Now what I would like to do is I would like to put a pocket in this one. And again, I'm not going to have it right to the edge. I want a little bit of the paper showing. So we'll trim that. Okay, and then decide what paper I'm going to use. I think we'll have our little snowman because I like him. And again, just trim that down. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it right up there and put just a little tiny thumb notch in. And then if I move it down, I think we can have a little bit bigger than that, can't we? That's better. And I'm going to put a waterfall on there, I think. So we'll stick, I'm just going to ink round it. Yep. And this isn't a thick pocket. I could have done a pocket with a hinge quite easy, but I'm not going to. And just just place that on there where it looks right. Okay. Then the pocket here will have so I will measure this. So this I want just under, so 1/5. I'll see if I can do it on this board. So I want 1/4 inch. And that's 1, 2 1/4. That should be enough. No, it's not. Okay. So it should be there. And then 1/4 inch. It's all right that we've got lines on it because it's going to get covered up. And now I've done that, I want 1/4 inch. At the bottom. And we'll take that one out. And we'll take that one out. So that one gets, okay, we can take a bit more off this. And we'll decide what we want to put on that one. I think we'll have another snowman again. Will he fit? Yes, he will. So I'm just going to take that strip off. And lift it up so I can do and there we have it. So he's a bit, need to take a bit more off. Yeah. A little bit more off this side. That's why I don't measure. Okay, now again I'm going to do a thumb notch. I'm just guessing it. And I've decided because it's black you don't need to ink round the edges. Well, you should, but I've got the glue on it now. And I'm just going to crease these down. Just breaks the fibres that little bit better. Okay. And then we'll just place that just so that there's enough edge round. And I think what we'll do is we'll leave it there. We'll come back and we'll do the waterfall. So that gives you all a chance, if you want to go along with us, you can catch up to there, and then we'll put a nice waterfall down there, which will fill that. And I think we might put some pockets and things. I might put another flap on here or a flap in here. So we'll decide. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye.